Hi, I'm Gwyn Tomas from Bespoke Sourcing, and today I'm going to share with you some thoughts on the housing market post-COVID. Obviously, there's been a lot of fear and negativity around the housing market for the last few months because of the COVID situation, which now has turned a seller's market into a buyer's market. So what does that mean? It means that people now who potentially weren't looking to buy because prices were too high may now consider to purchase because people are a little bit nervous, a little bit scared, which means that there's not going to be as much activity, and it will allow people to then drop their prices, and then it will allow buyers to be able to purchase properties at a very good price. Obviously, for the next 3 to 6 months, there probably will be a short-term dip, which will mean that the house prices will come down a little bit. Longer term, I don't expect that to be the case. However, if you're purchasing now, you need to really build into your purchase price a little bit of a percentage to allow for any alterations in price. So it's key to make sure that you're buying at the right price at this time. So there's a phrase, cash is king, and that is really key at the moment because people that have liquidity will have the opportunity to seize opportunities that others won't be able to. And this will be a great time for people that do have that money in the bank to look at properties and be able to bide their time to purchase them at the right price. Unfortunately, we'll probably see more distressed sales. So COVID has been a torrid time for a lot of people, obviously through employment and also through maybe some family and social economic reasons. So we'll probably look at more distressed sales, which will mean there'll be more divorce, there'll be more probate properties coming onto the market and other relocation type issues, which will then allow obviously people with cash to be able to purchase them. So this is the unfortunate side of the property industry, but obviously for people that are buying, this could be an opportunity for them to take properties at a discounted rate. So with regards to rentals, I think we're going to see a trend of people moving from city centre locations to more rural locations. Obviously because the people will be able to work remotely from offices, and obviously during that COVID period we've tried and tested that, and a lot more people will be inclined to work from home. So the rental values of rural properties will start to increase and the city centre locations will start to stagnate and maybe even drop compared to what we saw previously. Obviously that will mean that rural locations will become more interesting investments versus city centre locations because the yields will start to become more and more interesting. And that dynamic I think will start to show through in 6 to 9 months once we can see the real effect of COVID. So the worst hit will be the commercial sector, especially in the rural areas, as local businesses go bust as a result of the COVID situation. Now that will free up more and more space in the high street. However, this will lead to an opportunity for developers to turn commercial properties into residential properties, which will be a massive shame for the high street, but obviously it will be a better use of properties and buildings in those areas. With regards to mortgages and finance, obviously for the short term we will see some restrictions and not as much activity compared to 6 months ago. However, we will start to see it opening up more and more and lenders opening up the loan to value ranges and also giving better percentages for investors as time goes on. So there were my thoughts on the housing market post-COVID. Please do let me know what your thoughts are and drop them in the comments below. As always, please subscribe, share and like, and we shall see you very soon.